Well, I'm finally back in the shop today, and I've been kind of looking this old girl over a little bit, and you know, I want to adapt a T5 tranny to the back of this old engine, and I can't find anybody that's done that, but that don't mean it can't be done. So that's not out of the question. I have the transmission, and I want an S10 rear end, or at least some kind of rear end. That S10 happens to be the same width as this, so it'd be kind of nice to have these big old tires hug the frame. And I want an open drive line. And I want. So instead of concentrating today on what I want, I think I'm going to concentrate on what I have. And what I have is a living, breathing, running, rolling chassis here. And matter of fact, it lives and breathes and runs real well. So that's a whole lot right there. And I think what I'm going to concentrate on doing is getting this cab off of here, getting rid of some of this stuff, and working on this cab a little bit more, getting it firmed up. I've got a little bit of work to do on the other side. My door's not matching up real well on the bottom, where they've had this thing clamped to the frame with a pair of vice grips. Has not worked out the very best and allowed the back of that cab to slip back a little, so I've got to get that firmed up so that doesn't happen. And I want to get a cooling system on this thing. I've got an issue back here with the springs. One side sits about 2 inches lower than the other, and I got it leveled up right now because I got it jacked up about 2 inches over there. So I've got some work to do on these springs. Either change them out. I've got a lot of springs around here. Add some leaves, or do whatever I need to do to get them. Another thing is this old front end is just totally shot. The kingpins are shot. Look at that steering arm. All of the tie rod ends are shot, and even held on with baling wire. And I've been doing some reading, and you can buy those replacements, that old style, that cup and ball style. But from what I read, if you do a disc brake conversion on these things, it's just too much for those old tie rod ends, and they're just not safe. And you can upgrade to the later style, the tapered bolt style, and that could help things out a little bit, but I still wouldn't have any brakes. So what I do have is did a little finagling, a little trading yesterday with a friend of mine and a kid my son went to school with, and I now have a 63 Ford pickup straight axle to go under there that will give me all good tie rod ends and some good juice brakes for the front of this thing. And you know, like I said, I want to do all this stuff. I'd like to build a frame. I'd like to do that T5 conversion. I'd like to do a lot of things, but I'd also like to drive this thing. And that's one nice thing about it. I can change my mind about this all I want to till the minute I drive it out the door, and then I can drive it back in and change my mind again. So I think I'll just make it run and make it go on the road and put a new front end under it. And these other things that I want to do are going to take some time and some planning. And I'm kind of anxious to maybe take this thing for a drive in the spring when it looks a little different outside than it does right now.